Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? So it's Monday morning and it's currently 6:58 a.m. in the morning. We now have shorter days and longer nights now, which means that it's almost 7 o'clock and it looks like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning, and by the time it's 5 p.m. it's going to look as if it's about 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. at night. So that's the kind of weather we have now, and I think in next week or in a couple of weeks time we're going to be turning back the time an hour, so we're going to be 1 hour behind, and which means that Nigeria will be like an hour ahead of us. So that's how we're going to roll to sometimes next year or something. So yeah, that's your girl on my way to work. So this is my third week. Is it my third week? Yeah, I think this is my third week of work. No, this is the fourth week I've started my job as a registered nurse. I'm thinking of starting a series on my channel called Diary of a Newly Qualified Nurse. I'm thinking of starting that as a series, or maybe I should start a new channel. I don't know, but I'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm just going to carry you along as I go in terms of me being a registered nurse. So like I said earlier on in my other video, I don't know if I've mentioned it or I don't know if that video is up yet, I received my PIN last week, so I am now a band 5 nurse, which means I am now registered as a band 5 nurse and I can take up a role as a band 5 nurse, so which is what my current job employed me for. So far, and no regrets, no struggles. I'm just kind of like, getting myself into the environment well, getting to recognize the doctors, just getting myself into the mood and into the swing of things. So right now I'm just heading into work. So I'm working today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then back next week again. So ideally the shift is not bad. At times I start at 7 and I finish at 5. I've been having mostly half 7 in the morning start and then finishing at 5 o'clock or at half 5. As you all know, I'm working at 7.5 hours a week, which is full time, and maybe as time goes on I might take up extra shift as well. But in the meantime, I just want to get familiarized with the environment, get familiarized with the processes and the things that are happening in the area that I'm working. So, and I've got a couple of competencies and stuff to fill out. There are some that are meant to achieve in 12 weeks, there are some are meant to achieve in 18 months, and so on and so on like that. So yeah, I just thought I'll let you know, and I'm going to head right now. It's already 7 o'clock and it's going to take me about 12-15 minutes to drive to work, and before I walk into the building, change into my uniform, all that jazz. So I'll call you. I'm surprised the weather is still a bit bright out there, which won't last for long, So today went really well. I was really busy. So I've started working with my preceptors. So I have been assigned 2 preceptors. So preceptor 1 happens to be one of my mentors while I was a student where I worked. So, and the other preceptor is another member of staff who was also there, but while I was a student I didn't really get to work with her. So she's the second preceptor that I've got. So having a preceptor is more or less like having a mentor. So for the first 5 or 6 weeks I'm going to be working alongside them as a supernumerary. That is like the first 5-6 weeks I'm going to work alongside them, learn more, obviously, because that environment is not new to me, but it's a plus that I'm able to work that way. So I'm able to do work based alongside them. So because I'm in theaters now, because I've not had training in terms of like medication or drug training, because I've not physically had that, but I've actually had like an online medication training. But in the meantime, I think the first 5 weeks I'm to work alongside my preceptors and learn things, and at the same time sign off my competencies. So now I'm taking on patients. I'm able to go to the wards to bring down a patient to pre-op the patient, follow them into the theater, to see the anesthetist, and then they come into recovery. I recover them, and while they are in recovery within my care, the only thing I can't do is I can't physically go and get medications and give them. I will have to get the member of staff or my preceptor, either of my preceptors, to get the medication. So it's been going great. Today has been quite busy, so I've participated in both in pre-op and post-op, and it's went really well. So it's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for another, I think, 3 weeks. Afterwards I'll be able to take patients on my own. So, and like I told you guys, I already have my PIN arrived last week, and I've had to pay £120. So for you to continue to practice as a nurse in the UK, you need to be registered with the nursing and midwifery council, and you need to activate your pin. So activating your pin costs £120 every year, so you need to renew that every year. If you're not paying that £120 every year, you won't be able to work as a nurse in the United Kingdom. So I've been able to do that, so which is like a plus, and hopefully my grade, so I'll be able to work as a band 5 now, so which is a plus for me. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing today. So it's been great. The only thing on the side is just a standing low. We are on our feet all day. Yeah, we bit of break here and there, and maybe once you're with a patient, you can sit down on a stool, but it's just a standing bit. I mean, what job does not entail you standing on your feet all day? But can't complain. So yeah, it's raining now. I'm just gonna head home, have a chilled evening, and then spend some time on my side also. My candle business is starting to get into Christmas now. Sales has been a bit slow in the past couple of weeks, but hopefully it will boom again as it's coming to Christmas and stuff. So if you're yet to shop my small side business, I'm going to leave my website here. I sell scented candles, I sell car diffusers, I sell body butter, I sell wax melt, and all of my Christmas stuff are already on my website as well. So if you're yet to shop from me, what are you waiting for? Support a small black business. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys, and I'll probably touch base with you at the end of the week, just to let you know. Hi guys, that's me back again. I think last time I spoke to you guys was on Monday. So I've been working 4 days on a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I've just finished. I finished from work about 40 minutes ago. So I'm currently in the front of my daughter's school, my last card, like child number 5, in a school gate. I'm sitting at the front of her school right now because it's parents' evening. So we are going to go and hear all about what she's been up to. So yeah, my appointment is for 6:30, so it's currently 6:10 right now. So once it's 20 minutes, once it's 6:20, I'm going to go into the school, so I could have a look through all of our school work. So normally when we go for parents evening like that, you go to the section of your child's class, and then there will be a desk that has their folios, like portfolios of all the work they've been doing, all the assignment, classwork, everything they've been doing since the beginning of the term. It's going to be in the folder and has your child's name on it, so you can flip through it to see what your child has been doing. And then once you see the teacher, if you have any question to ask the teacher, you can ask, and the teacher will also update you about your child's progress, behavior, and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what we are going for today. To be honest, I am tired. I just want to go home after work, eat, grab a cup of tea, and jump in my bed. But I don't know why they've kind of like turned into a face-to-face now since COVID. Yeah, I mean, during COVID we were doing telephone. That was what they were doing. And the last time before, I think I was on placement then, and when they sent a letter for parents evening, I replied saying, you know what, I'm going to be at work, can I get a phone call and stuff like that. So they were able to give me a phone call for the update, and I think I prefer phone call phone call, because I know who our teacher is. So it's not as maybe I don't know our teacher or anything like that. I know the staffs who are teaching them, so I'd rather they give me a phone call to update me on my child's progress and stuff like that. So but anywho, we are here, and yeah, so update for work this week. It's been great. So I am currently a band 5 now. I got my name badge, staff nurse. I got my name badge yesterday. That was Wednesday. So before I got my name badge, I was given this badge with pre-registration written on it. I will show you guys. Let me see if I can find it in my bag. I hope I've not left it in my locker. If I can't find it, I must have left it in my locker. Yeah, I think I've left my name badge in my locker. So the one I was wearing before I got my pin was a yellow badge. It says the name of the hospital, and it says pre-registration nurse. So when my pin arrives, it arrived last Friday, I got a name badge with the name of the hospital, my name, and it says PACU staff nurse. Oh yeah! So one of the staff that I love her. So she was like, Wemi, is that a white badge you've got there? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, so did your pin arrive? And I told her, yeah, my pin arrived last week. So I'm officially staff nurse now. So far, I'm still a supernumerary for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Let's just say mentors. So, but they are known as preceptor. So I've got preceptor 1, preceptor 2. So they will be the one I'll be working alongside for the next 5 to 6 weeks or till I'm able to complete my competencies. So once I complete my competencies and get them signed, then I'll be able to do stuff on my own. So, and most of the things I'm saying now, they were the things I was doing while I was a student there. So I'm able to take a patient on my own. I'm able to do basically everything. The only thing I can't do right now is administer drugs. I can't administer drugs. I can't partake in anything that relates to medication, drips, and stuff like that. I really can't do that now. But once I get my competency training, then I'll be able to do that. So I've got a couple of training that has been scheduled for me. I've got ILS. So this ILS is like a training whereby you go in and train in terms of CPR, what to do in the case of arrest, and stuff like that. There's some things I'm supposed to know as well. Like they prepared me like read, and because you're going to be given a scenario based on that. And then I've got moving and handling training and stuff like that. So yeah, I wouldn't have asked for a better place of work, you know. And the plan for me, let me just keep it because I don't want to witches that eat people's plan. I don't want them to know right now. But I would say this is the end of the learning curve for me. Me going back for further studies is never say never. It may happen and it may not. But yes, because when it comes to nursing, you should be always, if you want to go to the top of the band, if you want to go to the top of the grade, you need to keep, you know, updating your knowledge, you know, updating your skills, which is a plan for me. So yeah, I just thought, you know, I'm thankful to God, and I was able to do something recently. I didn't allow my past experience, or something should I say, to deter me from doing that thing, and I'm happy doing it. Only me and my God knows about that thing, and I'm happy that I'm able to do it. So whoever I did it for, if they appreciate it, fine. If they don't, I don't care. And again, tomorrow I'm meeting a newbie, a lady I met at the African shop, I think about 4-5 weeks ago. She's recently just arrived in the UK with her husband. So she reached out to me to say, no, or she's not been able to go out and stuff like that. So we're having lunch tomorrow after the prayers and after the Muslim prayers and stuff. So yeah, my week has been so great. It went really well. And so I'm not working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think I'm back to work on Monday, but then I can't complain. And I've got another interpreting job next week as well. So guys, don't sleep on interpreting job. I was speaking to a student at my work today, and she was like, oh, she was on my channel, blah 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 blah. So yeah, anyway guys, I will see you guys later. And if you have enjoyed this update so far, if you have enjoyed my week so far, and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop me a comment, a sweet beautiful comment in the comment section. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Click on that bell so it will notify you of any time or every time I upload a video. And also share this video as well, because I know there are lots of people who are looking to join nursing, and my journey, my experiences so far will just be like a help, like a head start for them. And I hope to catch up with you in another video. All right, bye.